for the 10 ray. I don't know, I guess overnight it rained, but it didn't. I guess it was like a weird fog. And today I'm gonna head out to High Rock, but first I have to feed this beast. All right, that's pretty full. 5.3 gallons. 0.7 divided by 5.318 equals 41.31 miles to the gallon. 130. 230 miles to the divided by 5.318, 43.24. 41 miles to the gallon using the GPS. Now using the onboard computer was like 43. So 2 miles per gallon off on the onboard computer. So it's actually not bad. All the Sunday drivers are out, and I am carrying a passenger. She's getting so much better at riding with me. So on these roads, there's a lot of these dips, and these dips are always a little bit of fun. So we're going up in elevation. We're at 500 feet, and we're on Mountville Road. We're heading to Frederick at this point, but we're taking back roads. These are the type of roads I usually like to take anyway. Here's a nice vista. I think the goal is to go to High Rock and then have lunch at High Rock. Look at that. That's a pretty nice view. It used to be I was riding one time with a guy here, and he was riding, I believe, a KLR 650, and he crashed down here. He seemed to be fine. He picked up the bike and we rode again. Usually when guys crash on my rides, they don't want to ever come ride with me again. But I remember he was kind of a quirky guy. His name was Scooter, and he crashed, I think, not here in this corner. I'm going a little bit wide because I feel her almost like panic when she so this is the turn that he crashed in, this right turn, and he just went too wide and he just went into the gravel over there. She's definitely scared in the corners, you can tell. Old Middletown. It's a pretty good place to stop. There's a good coffee store to the left, and we're gonna go straight here. To the right is also just really good roads. They're all very country roadish. It is 57 degrees now. It is decreased. It's like I can't like take this girl anywhere without it being freezing. At least she's wearing an electric jacket and gloves. But man, last time I took her it was even colder. Well, if you don't know where High Rock is, it's here. Sabilasville. Just point your maps to Sabilasville or Penmar, and this is it. Look at that old house. It used to be very popular for hang gliders to jump off from here, but they've soon stopped doing it. I think a couple died. They became stuff on a rock. It has gotten very chilly all of a sudden, and we are heading back down the mountain. Hopefully I'll be able to warm up. It's gotten really cold. So as you're exiting, welcome to Pennsylvania. Well, we're in Pennsylvania. It's a nice little town here. Oh, you know what? I think I want to go straight. Alright, Pennsylvania ends 316, and we're coming up on Maryland. There we go. We are in Maryland, the land of the Marys. This is the beauty of this bike. You just go over the grass. Yeah, you know, when you have a bike like the Super 10 Ray, don't know, I just feel like I can devour a highway almost instantly. And I think even though the FJR had much more power on the highway and the SD1300 was smoother, I still enjoy this bike a lot more on the highway. It's the beauty of living in the DC area. You know, the DC area doesn't get a lot of due. It's because it's very expensive and very few people can actually afford to live in the DC area. But there's some outskirts that are amazing. This junction right here where 270 is, this is where Frederick, Maryland is. And I really think that Frederick, Maryland is probably one of the better looking towns I've seen on the East Coast, because you have this really beautiful view of the mountains, and then you have a very old town where you can still walk around, and it's so nice to just be able to live in an area where you can walk around and buy a house relatively cheap. You know, this traffic is nothing more than a car on the left lane holding everybody up. He looks comfortable. My fan is kicking in. It's finally heating the bike up. I got the heated jacket and gloves back. I dropped my passenger. I took the I took this stuff. Oh man, what a difference. It's like a whole different day. It feels like, Jesus, I can't believe that I was freezing. I could have been on my heated things. On my heated jacket, this thing just feels so good. And now without her on the back, oh, this bike just feels so much different. You know, she's a pretty good passenger. Hey. She's a pretty good passenger, but oh boy, that was a little bit cold. Now my legs are cold, but my torso now is just heating up. The problem is my body temperature has decreased. So whatever I do now, it's only a matter of like just hanging on for a while. And of course you see that my connectors for these are the gerbings. So gerbings, I also work with the electric jacket. The way it works is that you just put like a little cable attached to your battery, and your bike is always charging up that battery. So you connect the thing to the battery, and then there's a cable in the bottom of the jacket where you connect that to the battery. So from that, the jacket is powered, it's electrified, and then the jacket has got wires everywhere. It's the same technology they put in car seats, and normally it doesn't go bad because, you know, in car seats you have leather, so it's a little bit more durable. But the wires also run to the sleeves, and from the sleeves you can connect gloves. And also there's another connector at the waist if you ever wanted to power another thing like pants. And I used to have pants, but I sold them. I never used them. And then from the pants you could actually connect other things like socks. But also on this jacket I have a heat controller, and the heat controllers, you can buy different kinds of heat controllers. You can get like some that you can modulate the heat a lot more, but on this controller it attaches to your leg very loosely, and then you just have a button, a green button for go, and you toggle between high, medium and low, and you have a button, red, for stopping the controller, and that's all you need. One of the dangers of the electric gear, something that maybe people don't realize, it's so warm. My body is just so warm that it feels like it's summertime, but the road is cold like winter. So what that means is that, oh yeah, I'm going into a corner fast, and then your tire slips, and that's not a very good idea. But then again, this bike has got traction control, so, but it's not like it's going to really save you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Kind of stuck here. The cops won't bother me.